Where are we, Claire?
We're in the van.
This year we did just under 10,000 miles in our motorhome. And if you saw the last budget, you might know that the government's going to introduce a pay per mile scheme that's initially, just aimed at the EV market, electric vehicles. So our motorhome is diesel, but we've been doing a little bit of digging around and we're going to discuss what we've found and see what you think to it as well. So you're quite fascinated about this, aren't you?
Yeah, I'm a bit obsessed with it.
Why?
I think I don't know how it's going to work.
Well, I've been doing a little bit of digging to see how it works. So the proposal, I think, is for 2028.
Yeah, a couple of years.
And if you've got an electric vehicle. So our motorhome is diesel. We've got a car that's diesel and we've got some bikes that are petrol. So it seems like, well, that's all right. It's not going to affect us. No. And the reason why they're bringing it in is because you pay tax on petrol and diesel, but if you've got an electric vehicle, then the government's missing out. So there's this missing tax. Okay?
Black hole.
Yeah. So what they're going to do is they're saying, well, there'll be a pay per mile.
Yeah.
3 pence per mile if you use an EV. An electric car, yeah. So I thought that was interesting. I mean, how are they going to find out how many miles you've done?
Well, I saw, and they say MOTs.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah.
But there's a bit of a problem with that.
Yeah, there is, yeah.
Because if you've got a car that's under 3 year old,
you don't need an MOT.
Then you don't need an MOT. So how are they going to find out how many miles you've done?
I'm not sure.
More I thought about this, more problems I thought there are. So the other way of doing it is on servicing. Okay. So,
which you would do every year.
Well, you should do, but there's no law to have it serviced. So if you wanted to not pay that, then I suppose if you didn't have it serviced, who would know?
Well, they could change the law.
What, that you've got to have it serviced?
Yeah.
For what reason, though?
So they can do the miles each year. Check your miles.
Yeah, but I don't know. I don't know if that'll work. But then there's another problem. Have you thought about this? I thought about this at home. I thought, that's genius. I thought, I'm probably in the wrong job.
Go on.
Okay, so if you say you've got, let's just do so because we're all caravanners and motorhomes.
Yep.
Easiest way to do it. If you've got an electric car and you're towing a caravan, okay? Because motorhomes aren't really electric.
Well, there's a bus, isn't there? But
like Radford's have got a bus, haven't they? You know. So Steve got to Sahara in his.
He did, yeah.
How much would that have cost him?
A lot, but that's not in England. A lot of that.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
So, like Steve, right? So Steve Radford, he's taken his bus all the way down to Morocco. So he's put miles on there.
Yeah.
Through.
Through the tunnel.
All these different places that he's been through. Does he have to pay tax on them in a different place?
I don't know. Well, I don't think you should because it's not England.
So then, what have you got to do? Have you got to like log how many miles you've done out of the country?
Maybe they'll check passports to see when the dates were stamped and things. Don't know.
But how many miles do they know?
Yeah.
So it gets really complicated really quick.
Yeah.
Doesn't it? Don't you think?
Well, it's really difficult. I just don't understand it at all. Well, I do, but.
But this is, and it's not vehicle excise duty that pays towards the roads because you already pay that, don't you? They've introduced
you pay
it now.
road tax on an EV.
You do now. You didn't do, but you do now.
Yeah, and pay per mile.
And then pay per mile on top.
Yeah. What happens if you're a hybrid?
Well, they were saying 3 pence a mile
if you're full
electric,
EV, yeah,
or 1.5 pence if you're hybrid.
But what happens if you never use fuel in your hybrid?
What if you just do like 20 miles or whatever?
What happens if you just always use your electric? So that would be 3p, I suppose.
No, it's not. If it's a hybrid, they have to, I suppose.
I don't know. Again, how would they really know if you're hybrid or fuel? Because the miles wouldn't say, they did 50 miles fuel and 100 miles electric.
Yeah.
So it's 3p for all that miles and it's only 1.5 for those miles. How would they know?
Yeah.
Would the car tell them? Would the car be able to say, they've done so many miles electric, so many miles fuel?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I've got some notes here. I don't want to miss anything that I was thinking about.
I do have a question.
Yeah.
So, do we think, I accept it's only EVs at the moment, but that's probably going to change, isn't it?
Who knows? But we could run the scenario for us if it is going to change. So if it's 3 pence a mile and you do just under 10,000 miles, then that's £300 extra a year. That for us, that's if it. This is hypothetically speaking. Now you might think it's only for EVs. However, when this were introduced in 2021, the scope of it, or when they started consulting on it, the scope of it wasn't just EVs. And this is the thing.
Was it not?
No, and they're trying to make a level playing field for everybody. Okay, so if it stays just at EVs, then is it levelling things up? Maybe. But do we really think, let us know in comments, do we really think that that'll be it? Or will it be all vehicles on the road that's got to pay per mile?
I think so.
Maybe.
It's the starter.
Could be. Could be. Let us know.
We don't know. Of course, I don't have any insider knowledge. I have no idea, but it's obvious to me.
Are you working for Department of Transport now? No. So, but basically, so let's have a look for hypothetically saying for motorhoming, it would cost us £300 extra on top of all the other costs that we've got. Would that stop you using a motorhome as much?
Well, probably not. However, for the principle of it, I'd be really angry about it.
Yeah, and I wonder if that's...
I've also got another question. So it's 3p at the moment, but that's going to go up all the time, isn't it?
Well, it's going to rise with inflation.
Of course it is.
So if it goes to 4p, then that's £400 a year.
And maybe it'll work on like the car tax does, where if you've got a big machine like this, that might be 6p.
Well, that would be £600 a year.
And I'm just thinking out loud, you could change the p's to whatever you want them to be. It's irrelevant. It's now 7p. So what is it for? Is it...
It's for just, well...
Where's that money going? What's it for?
I think how it works is, you get like your vehicle excise tax, you've got your income tax, there's VAT, you've got all these different taxes, but they all go into the same pot.
Yeah.
So it's not like where you pay... See, I used to think that you paid your road tax. It's like, why is the potholes?
For the road.
Yeah. Why have we got potholes? Well, it's not really for potholes. It just goes into the entire pot. I don't know if there's any accountants watching. Maybe you can tell us. Or anybody that works at the Treasury. I doubt it, but there you go, if they're watching.
Yeah. Well, I might stop talking now.
Why?
Because I get really cross about it.
Oh, okay. Well, so yeah, it's interesting. So, but it is going to rise with inflation. So if it comes in at 3p, it's
3p they're saying now, but in 2028 it won't be 3p then, will it?
I don't know.
Because we're going to have inflation in the next 2 years, surely.
Well, they have admitted that they don't know how it's going to be administered. And I think, we've just highlighted just a couple of things. If you've got a new vehicle, how are you going to do it? And if you travel abroad, well, how are you going to account for those miles? Because it could be like really... I mean, taking dogs abroad's hard enough now, isn't it?
Could you put... Oh, this might be really naughty. You might cut it out. Could you put, like... your EV, so if you've got a bus, for example, on a trailer, so it's actually doing no miles, drive it over on a, without your pence for miles to Dover, and then get to Calais, whack it off the back of the trailer and drive your EV all around Europe. And then when you come back, you're not paying any pence for miles. You kind of...
It's 3p a mile. Whose trailer are you putting it on?
Yeah, but if you put it on a trailer that's invalid, like a diesel trailer, you don't pay pence per mile on the back of a diesel, do you?
No, but you'd have to pay for the fuel duty.
Well, I get that, but I just feel like really satisfied that I've not paid my 3p on my buzz.
How many?
Do you know what I mean?
How many miles is it to Dover? Let's find out.
I don't know. I feel like I'm cheating the system if I do that. If I put it on a trailer.
You don't want to be doing that, Claire. You get yourself in trouble.
Because technically, I haven't driven it in.
Let's have a look. I want to see
on a trailer.
Claire's logic. So Barnsley to where we're going, Claire, Dover.
Let's go to the Channel Tunnel.
Channel Tunnel. Channel.
It's quite a long way from Barnsley, isn't it?
Channel Tunnel. Oh, it is. It's 211 mile. Okay, so you're going to hire a trailer.
No, I might just buy one.
Buy a trailer.
I've not thought that through.
Okay. No, it's worth it.
Ignore the hire
No,
cost.
it's worth it for £6.33.
What, £6.33?
That's what you'll save.
Well, I'd feel better for saving £6.33.
What, even though you've took it down on the back of a trailer and running on that?
£6, that's a pint of lager nowadays.
Let us know in comments who agrees with Claire. Please, if you're not subscribed, subscribe for some more money-saving hacks.
Stick with me,
Stick with Claire. Okay, right, let's have a look.
So you don't like my idea there, then?
bit of a false economy, a lot of a faff. What are you going to do with the trailer and the vehicle once you drive off into the sunset?
I'm just going to feel great about that £6 and
Where are you going to park it, though?
I'm going to drive the trailer
Where
around
are you going
France.
to park it? Where are you going to park it?
You can come with me.
What?
The trailer can come down to Benidorm if you want.
Hey, let's not get into parking charges because we might do a video on parking charges.
We had a problem.
We were mad, weren't we?
Oh, gosh.
Do you want to talk about it now?
Through the roof.
You want to talk about it now?
Yeah, let's do this.
You want to talk
While
about
I'm
it?
feeling cross about
Go on, take
money.
us through it then.
So, a couple of weeks ago, we went to Leeds in the car, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
And we're going to the theatre. Very cultured evening.
What we do when we're not motorhoming.
Yeah, and it was great. But I thought, well, I'll be really clever here and I'll prepay to park in a large car park. So I paid for that. And it was 6 p.m. until, I think it was 2 in the morning.
Something like
Which
that.
would never be out all that time. So
Not at this age.
you're allowed to go in 5 minutes early, so 5:55. And we got there at 5:54. So 1 minute, it could even been 10 seconds earlier. We're not quite sure on that. So that was that. We went in. Took us 5 minutes, was it, to park?
Yeah.
So we were driving around the whole complex for 5 minutes. To be
Basically,
really clear.
when we actually parked up, we were in the time that we're allowed for parking.
Yeah. Anyway, came home next day, got an email to say that we were 1 minute early, so they're going to charge us £3.60
£3.60
for being 1 minute.
Getting my calculator
My argument
back
was
out.
it could have even been 10 seconds, you know, and I didn't stay until 2 in the morning. I left at 11. So in terms of the time frame I was there, I wasn't even there the full lot of time. So I complained about it.
For 1 minute at £3.60, do you know how much the hourly rate is at
No.
that? £216.
£216.
But they
What a
say, well, they
disgrace.
charge for the hour or whatever, so it's like a full hour. Absolute disgrace. They weren't having it, were they?
Complained, not interested. A little bit rude, I would say.
Yeah, that were queue parking.
Yeah, okay, let's just say it was queue parking, and I'm never using that ever again.
Well, no. I would prefer to walk to Leeds than use queue parking
Dump
again.
a trailer in there.
and
way
then
down to the
drive
tunnel.
off in Steve Radford's buzz. He'll not let you drive
Very
it.
upset about that. Who else has had car park charging issues like that? So it was a bad week, really, for that, wasn't it?
Yeah, it were.
The theatre was fantastic.
Yeah, it was. Anyway, we're back onto this.
Okay.
Do you feel better now? You've had your little rant.
Yeah, I mean, I think people definitely support my views on getting ripped off constantly.
I think so. Yeah. I mean, so say you do.
Still upset about that 20 pence in London. If you watch the London video, if you haven't, watch it.
That did get you into it. So 10,000 miles. So basically, for every 1,000 miles, you're paying 30 quid at these rates in an EV. That's probably cheaper than your fuel tax. I think fuel tax. What is that about? It's like 50 odd pence a litre or something, I think.
The 3p is irrelevant at the moment because that's not going to be 3p in 2028.
So anyway, and you think it's going to come to motorhomes?
100% that will widen out. Things are always start off small and encroach and get bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger.
I think it's a good strategy because if you upset the entire population, you get a revolt, don't you? Well, not like people in England. People just tut and moan about it, don't they?
Very polite.
But like, if you just do EV owners first, then when it comes round to diesel owners, the EV owners are going to go, well, I have to pay it, so we should all pay it. You know, and you probably think the same, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
You know, I suppose there's probably some diesel and petrol drivers that think that EV owners should be paying towards that.
Yeah.
So that would put a bit extra. I mean, we're not even getting into this new tourist tax thing where, you know, they're saying that if you go and visit another place, then you're going to get charged a tourist tax as well.
Yeah.
Wow. There's one thing that I want to talk about. I don't know if this is in my little list.
What is it?
Well, I'll get to that in a bit. I just don't want to forget to say it because I think it's a valid point. I don't think it's like groundbreaking, but you might want to stay around till the end. It's not going to change your life.
I can't wait.
I know. I can't wait to say it if I'm honest.
We should have brought us a beer.
I know. So one thing that I would say about this, because you got to try and think, well, maybe it's not all that bad. Because I think a lot of the time you can run away with the idea it's going to be a lot worse, and then when it actually gets here, maybe it's not as bad. But you know, like if they had a pence per mile, but it got rid of all the other charges, I think that would be quite a fair way to do it.
So what other charges are you talking about, to be really clear?
VED, vehicle excise.
Yeah, that ain't going anywhere.
What's the D stand for?
I don't know.
Vehicle excise.
Duty.
Duty, that's it. And what would the other one be? Fuel duty.
Yeah, they're not going anywhere, I don't think.
I don't know, but if they did, then I think that would be pretty fair, wouldn't it? Because you only pay for how much you use it. So the heavier users would pay more towards the
road
upkeep of everything. Do you know that I think we're £12 billion behind on potholes in this country. £12 billion behind. There's £12 billion worth of potholes that need filling. That's what
Goodness.
That's crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
12 billion. Have you ever seen that where it shows you how many, like, a million seconds are?
Yeah.
And then a billion seconds. It's like something like, I don't know,
it's a lot. It's a long time.
Yeah. 3 weeks compared to 30 years or something.
I don't think that's really that possible to sort out then, is it?
I don't know. But going back to that, I think if they did where you paid for how much you used, I think that's the fairest way, isn't it? You know, because if somebody only does like 1,000 miles a year, and then they're paying vehicle excise duty at £400 a year, then like their cost per mile is a lot higher than somebody that's doing like us, you know.
Yeah, I understand that.
And also, I mean, for our vehicle excise duty, getting onto that, I think, you know, because we do just under 10,000 a year, well, we get better value than some of you that only do a couple of thousand a year, which is common for motorhomes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right.
That's why you see a lot of second-hand motorhomes, and they've got really low mileage because they go out for a few weeks a year, and then a lot of people, well, and it's your habits, isn't it? We tend to go one night and move on, whereas a lot of people, like maybe yourselves, you'll park up for a week.
Yeah.
So we're a lot heavier user. So if there were a pay per mile, but that replaced all the other things, I think I'd be all right with that.
Yeah, I think I would be.
What about you? What do you think? Would you think that that's a fairer system, or do you think I've missed something?
I think it's a great system, but I don't think it's happening.
No, I think they're going to have whatever they're having now, and then they're going to take the other things. Let me just consult my notes again.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. This is what I'm going to get to. Get ready for this. You might want to sit down, because this might change the way that you think of it. Right?
Will it upset me?
It might do.
Oh gosh.
So have you noticed over the last few years, and I'm drawing a correlation to this stuff, things have moved more to subscription based. Okay, we were talking about this on this other channel, because we've got an airbag vest to protect us, which inflates, and I was talking about that some of the companies, they do it on subscription. So you pay a monthly fee. Trackers are on subscription.
Oh, yeah. Our tracker is.
So you are paying a subscription for the service to use it. And it dawned on me that if you've got this pay per mile, well, they're almost charging you a subscription to use an asset that you've already bought with money that you've paid tax on, and then paid VAT on that. And it's a tax to use something that you already own. So imagine, and it's different, and you might think, well, no, because you're using it because, you know, it's like instead of fuel, but you're not paying for anything. Say if you boil a kettle in the house, it costs you to boil your kettle.
Yeah. Okay.
But you're not paying to boil the kettle. You're not paying to use the kettle. You're paying for the electric.
To heat the water.
Yeah, that's what you're paying for.
Yeah.
So that's like a direct cost of boiling the kettle. But it's not actually boiling the kettle that you're paying for.
I get you, okay.
So if you had a power bank that you had used solar power for, or like here, because you can boil kettles off power banks now, and you'd use the sun to do that. If you boiled your kettle, then it don't cost you to use your kettle.
I see, yeah.
But if you drive your car, your EV car, or motorhome, or if they move to that, then you are being charged to use your own property
that you've already paid for.
So it's like a subscription on something that you already own.
Interesting. I didn't think about that.
Yeah. Remember that saying that got bandied about? You'll own nothing, but you'll be happier.
Yeah.
Is this a step towards that, where we have to pay to use things that we already own? We're not paying for fuel. I see that you can have tax on fuel because you're buying fuel. You get charged for electricity. You're buying electricity.
Yeah.
But what are you actually being charged for exactly on pay per mile? You're being charged to use your own vehicle, even though you own that vehicle and you've already paid for the electric. Even if you're using electric, still costs.
You're kind of being charged for a bit of freedom, really.
Wow. Is it some people are worried about this, aren't
People
they?
might not go to places now as a result of that.
You see, I don't think it is about that, a clamp down on your freedom. I think that it's just that it's the whole system don't really stack up, does it? So they've got to get money from loads of different places. It's interesting. I saw something about, my granddad, he kept the house, paid for the holidays and everything else just
on his wage.
Just on his wage, And you love your work and everything else, but at one time, you wouldn't be working, would you?
No.
But it was made really cool and great to go and do it, and it is, isn't it? Of course it is. But it's quite interesting.
I know what you're saying.
So like you've got, well, hang on a minute, we can have a bit more money if Claire goes to work and Claire starts paying tax. Is it for you that you're doing that, or
for tax?
I mean, you do get the benefit, don't you? Because you're earning.
Yeah, interesting. The whole topic's fascinating, isn't it?
Yeah, I think it's fascinating. But I mean, where will it end? For doing anything, turn your TV on. Oh no, there is a license for that.
There's a license for that too.
But only for live, I guess. So that is a can of worms that they'll not get into. But I don't know. I mean, what else can you have? If you're going to cut your grass, is there a paper strip?
Well, we wouldn't pay much tax, would we, on that one?
Well, it don't need doing. You make it out like his garden saying, don't need doing that. We've got a tidy garden. But I mean, where does it stop? Are they going to do push bikes, to use your own push bike? What if you want to...
Oh, your electric bikes. You got to charge up your electric bike, haven't you?
Yeah, but I don't think it'll go to push bikes. Well, yeah.
What's the difference if it's an e-bike or if it's...
It's an electric vehicle.
It's still electric.
But is it classed as...
I don't know. I'm not sure.
They've got different rules, haven't they? Like 15 mile an hour. You've got to be under 15 mile an hour and no twist throttle, unless you're in London and you can just do what you want. So let us know in the comments what you think. It's really interesting. And I know you might think, well, it's not coming to motorhomes. They haven't said that. Have a look into it. Do we honestly think it's not going to come to all vehicles at some point?
Well, we could talk about this for hours, couldn't we? We might talk about it again when we're off camera. It's a really interesting topic. I'm fascinated by it.
It is interesting, so we're going to find out. But, I mean, there's nothing hard-pressed for now. There was the other thing, with saying that they're going to stop making diesel engines.
We've talked about that before, haven't we?
Yeah, we talked about that. That was quite a controversial video, weren't it, when that came out? In fact, we're one of the most watched videos of last year, because it affects everybody, and everybody's got an opinion on it. And so, yeah, let us know in the comments what you think. We are now in the last week before Christmas. We are prepping the van because we're going on a trip. Yes, we're going away for a few days over Christmas time. But on the run up to Christmas, we've got so much to do that we're not travelling, but we're still going to be putting some videos out because we've been saving some topics that we want to discuss with you all. So hopefully you're going to enjoy them. And then we are back in the van, and I like this time of year for the simple reason that what is it? Like, we're filming this is Saturday, this will be Monday that you see this, but this is Saturday night, 13th. So it's going to be 15th now that you're watching this, or 16th, because some people like to watch it in the morning. That means that we're in 10 days time, it starts getting lighter on the night. We love that, don't we? That's the best side of the year to be at. It is. You know, oh God, that is so, and it definitely makes a difference for me. Yeah. Does it affects your body, doesn't it? What do you mean? Well,
you like the light, don't you? You don't like the dark evenings.
No, I don't like the dark
You're happier
evenings.
when it's light, aren't you?
Yeah, because I think I've got like quite dark skin, I go a bit yellow. Have you noticed? I could be at Simpsons. I get like a right weird colour about me.
See what I did there?
Yeah. Anyway, so that's what's coming up. We hope you're enjoying your Christmas week. Have a mince pie on us.
Ooh, I love
Have a Madry.
pies.
That's we found out actually it's from Tadcaster. People are getting a bit annoyed about my little joke about that, so we're going to park that one. Well, that's
Are you sure it's from Doncaster?
Yeah.
I still think it's from Spain. I just don't understand it.
Well, there you go. So have a mince pie for us and get yourself. What do you have at Christmas?
Well, I like cheese in our mince pie.
Do you?
We have cheese in our mince pie sometimes, don't we?
I can't remember last time I had it. Are you eating these with them out?
No. You introduced me to that.
Yeah, I know, because I'm cultured. And what do you have? Eggnog?
I've never had eggnog. Have you? Quite like baby sham.
Do you?
Or cherry bee.
Cherry, do they still make them?
I've seen cherry bees today. I thought I might get some actually. Should I get some cherry bees?
That's like that. Can you remember that advert? I'll have a baby sham.
Yeah.
I've got no business with a cherry bee.
Don't you fancy one? No. Okay, well, I might get some
It's not like
baby shams.
Cherry bee is not Barnsley bloke's drink, is it?
Baby sham and brandy. Ooh.
Like that. Anyway.
Yeah, anyway.
We have a great
What
week.
are you having?
Well, I've got to put trimmings up now in the house. So I'll get on with that. See you next time.
Goodbye.